Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah. Download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it. So you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. It's like I did a whole episode. I'm not going to upload that episode. No, that episode was pretty crappy. It was just me ranting. I'm like, I said it was supposed to be a motivational episode. I was like, I didn't really want to turn this into no ranting things. I guess I'll try to blend in what I said in there and here and stuff. But anyways, fighting your demons. I know a lot of people probably now, like more than ever with this whole quarantine stuff, like, you've been facing a lot of issues and things in life. And I don't know. I guess like for the younger audiences that's listening to this, definitely go for your dreams like now more than ever. So more so, I guess like whatever you got going on in life, whether it's an artist, like I try to tell people, I'm like like I don't know. I try to treat everything like a YouTube type situation. So that's why I'm like I use YouTube as an example because it's something that I was doing when I was in high school and middle school and all that stuff. But anyways, no, but like if I don't care if you is as young as in elementary, like if you got something going on in your life that you want to accomplish, be the best at it now more than ever. Because that's one thing that I had to say that I do regret is not taking YouTube serious when I was in high school. When I did have the time to be able to just, do it full time. Like me, I don't know. I feel like that I'm still like kind of fighting that demon today. I feel like I'm not fighting it as bad as I was back when I was younger. Like I remember when I was in high school and I was seriously doing like maybe one video like a month, if not longer than a month. Like, I was not being as serious as I was today than I was, like, back then. Back then, I wasn't taking YouTube serious at all. And then when I got out of school, and I was like, I had all these other things, like, running through my mind. I'm like, if I would have been taking YouTube serious, if I would have been giving it the time and effort I was, like, that I am now, like back then, I think I probably would have been in a much more better standings with YouTube. Right now, like with YouTube, I say that I am at a good standings. I am seeing improvement. Yeah, I just recently seen that I hit like I didn't like hit 200, but I gained 200 subscribers in the past 28 days. And then gained over 50,000 views in the past 28 days. So if you check my social blade, I'm pretty much getting 1,000 views across my videos like every single day, and I'm like, it's dope, but I should have been hitting those numbers when I was in high school. So that's why I'm like, if you got something, whether you are in high school, whether you're in middle school, elementary, preschool, freaking babysitting because you only a year or 2 years old, I don't care how old you are. If is a 1 or a 2 year old gonna really? I mean, I'm like, no, this is for everybody. This podcast, this episode is rated E for everyone. Okay, so, but no, jokes aside, like follow your dreams. Fight your demons as much as you can. But make sure you win every single battle against them. Like, I feel like, they definitely had me the first. Like, what was that old football video? The guy is all like, I ain't gonna lie. They had us the first half, But I think we came back the second. Like, that's honestly my life. I need to find that video. I do. I need to, because I'm like, that video, that explains my whole life pretty much. Like, but nah, like, yeah. I had to say, like, I don't know. Like, I am trying to take it as serious. Actually, you know what? No, I have been, because that's what I was mainly ranting about, was the bank that I go through. Because, so, here, let me just tell y'all what's been going on with me the past few days. So, past few days, I've been trying to buy a new laptop, a much more modern and new laptop. So, anyways, I'm looking, came across seen a dope one on Amazon. Amazon. Then I seen another one on Amazon where it came with a headset, a controller, it came with all these other things. So I was like, that was dope. Then I seen that Best Buy is open. So I'm like, forget going through Amazon and then having to wait a week or 2 weeks. They're all like, wait 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm not trying to wait no 2 weeks. I'm trying to get my laptop now. Like, if it's like a few days, cool. If it's next week, cool. But I'm not waiting no 2 weeks and stuff. No, that's to me, that's doing too much. Just to let y'all know what kind of person I am, I'm very impatient. I try to get things done like right then and there. So I'm like, nah, I'm not a waiter. No, I'm like, I don't like waiting on stuff. So, but anyways, so I'm over here like trying. I need to turn my TV, or let me turn my Xbox on, because I plan on playing video games after this. Because they're like, no, they're showing things that's distracting and stuff, and I'm trying to like talk, and I can't really focus and stuff. So, but anyways, so Best Buy had the two nice laptops. They had like a touchscreen like laptop, and then they had another one that it was dope too. It was like, it had like much more modern parts on it and stuff. So I was like, both those laptops are nice. Both of them are much modern than this one that I have now. So I'm like, dope. All right, I'm gonna go and go up there and get them, or we'll get one of them, not both of them, one of them. So, but here's where my bank gets involved. So in March, they were supposed to send me a new debit card, because the debit card I had, like right now, it was pretty dope. It expired last month. So on my debit card, for the longest, it said it expired 4/20. I'm not I don't smoke weed. I don't, do any of that. But I do, I don't celebrate the holiday, but in a way, like videos and sharing memes and all that stuff, I guess I do celebrate that and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, I don't really care about 4/20, but I thought that was funny. So anyways, I seen that, and then I overall couldn't get my laptop. And I'm like, well, okay, maybe there's so actually, what I had did, because I had seen this prior before even thinking about getting a new laptop. So I go and I call up the bank that I go through, and it's just like, hey, my card expired. Y'all send me out a new one. Yeah, sure. But that's where I think I messed up. I should have made the appointment. I should have been like, tomorrow, bright and early, I'll be there, because I need my card now. Like, I'm not trying to wait. And I made that mistake of waiting. And and that's why I was like, because no, that's the whole reason why, because before I should have remembered instead of sitting there oh yeah, let me just go out and just think of new things I can buy and stuff, knowing I can't buy anything right now. But anyways, so I was out and about, and I was getting ready to go buy some water and stuff, and they kept saying my card declined. I'm like, I know I have more than enough money to buy some water right now. I'm like, you mean to tell me, like, is there like a price? Is this water like $100,000 or something? What's wrong with this water? Why is it like, why are they not going through? I'm like, nah, this is water. It should be free it's Fiji water, so of course they gotta make their money and stuff. But anyways, so no, that's when I was like, I had to go out and get a card and things. But anyways, that's how I know how motivated and dedicated I am to YouTube. I don't have a car. I wasn't really too hyped about catching the bus either, because I'm like, I don't really trust catching the bus. I'm like, plus, I was like, I think I'd rather have old people be on the buses rather than a young person like myself. Like, I do care about the older generation, and I'm doing as best as I can to, keep them out of danger of anything and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I keep my hands in my pocket, I don't touch too many things, and, so on. I care about the older generation. But, yeah, so I'm like, I walked all the way from my house to Best Buy. And that is something that I have not done in a long time. But I was so driven. I was so motivated. I think if I did have a new card and I wouldn't even have cared about the distance. I didn't really care about the distance. I got all the way up there. I had water and all that stuff, listening to music. I was straight vibing. I was having myself a good old relaxing day. And then but on the way there, I'm like, okay, well, my card doesn't work. So let me just come up and think of honestly though, companies should hire me to brainstorm with them to come out with bigger and better things for their company. Because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense where you guys... So I'm going through my bank app. I'm going through PayPal. I'm going through Google Pay, Apple Pay. I'm trying to figure out every possible way I can pay for this laptop. So I thought, okay, and it was today where I decided, okay, I'll try to go through Google Pay and things. So, but no, yesterday I'm going trying to find all these different ways I can set this stuff up. They're not trying to set it up. PayPal's not trying to set it up. So overall, I was out of luck. Had to turn back, and I ended up catching the bus back and things. But it was weird. I didn't even have to pay to get on the bus. So I was like, that's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I had to go pretty much overall, just circle back. Didn't even get the laptop. And then that's what made me so mad, because I'm like, why? Now, to go off on my bank a little bit, here's I'm titling this Fighting My Demons, so I guess you know what? No, with that last episode, it's going to pretty much be in this episode, just a shorter version and stuff. But I don't understand why you guys would come out with the app that is pretty much the same exact thing as the website. There ain't no difference. My thing is, it's like, okay, if I'm downloading the app, there should be additional features, right? No, there wasn't. I downloaded that app and it was the same exact thing as the website. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, maybe they got like a digital version of my card on the app. Nope. You search up digital card. I tried looking, okay, maybe there's a Visa card where I can add the money to that and then do that. Nope. There's just like the laptop is like $1,300, $1,400 and things. So, and the limit for the Visa card is $500, and I ain't trying to go up there with a whole deck of cards and stuff trying to pay for a laptop. So that's why I'm like, well, that plan is out of the book. Digital card plan, that should be my plan. I should call them up and tell them, you guys should come out with an update where it has a digital version of a person's card, so then they can just pay like that. If you guys are going to be making mistakes and not... They claimed that they sent my card out in March. Well, obviously, if I am telling this story and I don't have a new laptop, that is a clear sign that you guys did not send me no card in no March. That's what I'm like, man. I seriously, I want to just put this bank on blast. I think if there's a friend of mine or anybody, they ask me about this bank and they're like, is it a good bank? I'm going to flat out tell them, no, it's not. It is not. I remember there was a time where they held my tax refund check. What else? I remember they gave me a defected card. That was my very first chip reader card. And it was like having issues. I was having to constantly swipe it over and over and over again. Then it got to the point where that didn't even work. So I had to go up there, get a new card. And then what else? Then of course this issue. I'm like, man, you guys please don't advertise don't ever ask me to advertise nothing for you guys. Like, I want to find like an old pen that they gave me years ago and just crack it in half. Like, that's how I feel about that bank right now, because I'm like, you guys, please, okay, don't ever ask me for nothing. Don't ever ask me for nothing. I'm like, that bank, I'm like, people there that work there, they chill, but where they work at, you guys need to find a different bank. I'm like, you guys, man, I don't even understand what kind of type of behavior that is, where I'm like, they don't even, that if that's an ongoing mistake where you don't even send the person's card out, or if you sending it to a different, and that's what, so, I ain't gonna say who, but somebody that is close to me had told me, because they go through this bank too, they told me that there is a time where they sent their card to another person's house. Now, let's just say that's the case, right? Let's just say that's the case. They sent it to another Tyler Jamal Moss. I looked my name up multiple times. I found a bunch of Tyler Mosses, but I have yet to find a Tyler Jamal Moss that so happenly lives at the same address, and he happens to be an African American male with glasses. Okay, very distinctive look. You mean to tell me there's another Tyler Jamal Moss that exists in this world that lives at the same address as me, and you guys sent the card over there? One would think, okay, well, maybe we should have Tyler Jamal Moss number 1, which is me, because I'm the original, and then Tyler Jamal Moss number 2. That is a copy. That is a fraud. That is a fake. He ain't the actual, legitimate, official Tyler Jamal Moss. I'm like, man, I'm like, you know what? The day comes, I'm like, I wanted to just seriously do that, walk all the way up to that bank, take all my money out, open up a bank account somewhere else, and then just put my money in there. Because I'm like, I don't want my guys' money affiliated with yours anymore. Like, I don't want to be affiliated with you guys anymore. I do not want. I've been with this bank company since I was a kid. I remember, like, I remember it was my mom had opened the account up, like, when I was in elementary and things. And so I was like, you know, me as a kid, I put like $1, $2 in there, but then that was about it. But yeah, overall, I was just all like, there's no point of me having this account and stuff. I'm like, if they're gonna be doing some dumb stuff like that, or they're not even gonna be sending me out my card. And I'm hoping I get my card tomorrow, because I'm like, I seriously want to just get me a new. I haven't even been really recording videos. I'm like, I don't want to record videos anymore off of this laptop, because this laptop, another demon that I'm fighting. This laptop wants to randomly freeze on me. It wants to randomly close out apps and stuff that I'm using on the laptop. What else? Yeah, there's just so many issues. It ain't even the same laptop I had when I originally got it. It's not. This laptop, I'm like, it's old and it's just agile. It's just, is that the proper word? It's old. It's old. I ain't even looking for no proper words right now. It's an old laptop, and I'm ready to get me a new one. So, anyways, but, you know, but the thing is, I gave this laptop as much time as I could throughout all of those, because I have been having issues with this laptop pretty much since quarantine had started. Ever since this whole quarantine situation had started, I've been having. That's when this laptop decided that it was gonna start messing up. So I'm like, you know what? No. I should have. That's what I should have did. I should have went ahead and got this laptop in March. You know, the month before, so I didn't even have to worry about nothing. But nope. I'm like, can't even do nothing with it. So overall, like, I recorded my videos. I did everything I possibly could with the broken laptop and things. But I'm like, at this point now, I'm like, I can't take it anymore. I need to get me a new computer, because I'm like, this computer is stressing me out, where I'm over here recording videos and this thing wants to act all slow and weird. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, stop doing this stuff, man. Like, I'm about to Cash Nasty this laptop. Look that video up. Look up the video of Cash Nasty punching the laptop, because that's seriously what I want to do right now, because I'm like, this laptop is broken. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it is broken. Like, I'm like, man, all I want to do is just do YouTube stuff. Like, that's it. Like, I'm like, I have the time for it, but I just don't have the laptop for it. Like, I'm like, man, that's honestly, I have to say that's a demon that I face. I have the time for something, but I don't have the equipment for it. That was me pretty much 5 years ago when I started, you know, doing YouTube. I had the time for it. I just didn't have the equipment. But now I have the equipment, and I just ain't got the time for this. And I'm like, I'm trying to have both. I'm trying to have the time and the equipment, so then positive and positive equals another positive, and something positive can happen out of all of this. But man, I'm just hoping I get my card tomorrow. If I don't, then honestly, I'd probably just become a villain and then just start burning down the whole state of Washington. I'm like, I'll just become the next Joker. Just go up to Party City's probably not even open, so I can't even buy fake. Actually, you know what? No, my good best friend, she bought me paint, so I'll just use that paint, paint my face. I don't even have no suit. I think I'll just wear like just some nice sneakers. Probably what I'm trying to think of my Joker outfit. Probably wear, but nah, it's too hot for, like, you know, long sleeve clothing and stuff. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Probably just some sweats and a shirt, and then just still paint my face, but then just blow up stuff in the nah, I ain't gonna do all that. I don't want nobody to take me serious and things. But I'm stressing, man. But I'm still managing. You know, I'm still doing my thing. Still gonna work on videos tonight and all that stuff. There's a lot of videos I need to work on. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're new to the YouTube channel, like and subscribe. If you're new to the podcast, whatever podcast streaming service you're viewing this on, follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. People, fight your demons. Get past all the drama and the stress and everything that you got going on in your life. Accomplish your goals. Follow your dreams. I don't care how old you are. Just give it everything that you got. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm giving everything that I'm putting everything that I possibly have in the tank into everything that I want to do. So if it takes me waking up in the hospital bed because I ain't getting enough sleep, or, you know, I ain't overworked myself and then did all these, I don't care. I don't care. But I want to know, I want to be able to tell myself that I am taking myself seriously. I'm not slacking off and all that stuff. Like, I seriously, you know, like, I'm giving it everything I possibly can. I am, so. But yeah, do that, you know, but don't put yourself in the hospital. Like, you know, don't do that. Don't do that, you know. But I just feel like if that's what it takes, like, don't kill yourself, you know. Just, you know, do your thing, but, you know, but give it everything that you got and stuff. But, you know, get your rest and stuff. But I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.